Alright, this is a video for you, Jason. I'm doing this to show you kind of like what the Xbox One layout is about. So I'm gonna start over at pins. Basically, this here is your home. It's your dashboard essentially. But I'm gonna start with pins. Anything that you use a lot, whether you get a friends list, party, Netflix, even WWE, like all that stuff, you can pin it. And when you pin it, it puts it here on the side so you can quick access it. Because most of the stuff, the way it's set up like apps, like on a phone. Things snap and you can go through, but this is just so much faster and a lot easier. You can actually just put it right there, so it's right on your home page and you're good to go. So this is definitely very, very useful. And then here we have home. This is your home. This is, it shows whatever game you recently played. For me, it was Dying Light. It shows apps that you recently had gone into, which is, for me, Party, Friends, Settings, Twitch. And this is also the place where you go to check out all the games that you have downloaded, different apps that you have, and anything that's queued up for downloading, whether it's doing an update or even just installing a game. And see here, it actually shows that was the last thing I was in, so you can always hit start on it and just quit, and it just goes back to what other thing that you did before that, which was Dying Light. So basically, here's the snap. Whenever you go to this, it actually starts up what you last played, and it shows you this stuff. It shows you friends, achievements, and it also shows you stuff that you can snap. So that's actually really pretty useful, and you can always just back out, and boom, there you go. See, started the game. Then you just can quit out. Actually, I could just let it run if I wanted to and just go about my business. Here's featured, just pretty much your advertisements. Here's friends list. Ooh, I actually gotta stop that because it's gonna actually play the video. Okay. This is your friends list. This is where you go. You can actually set it to having people as favorites, and no matter what their letter starts with in their name, it actually shows up on the top because they're considered your favorites. So anybody that's favorites has a star by them, and you'll automatically see them instantly. You have this thing called activities. Basically, activity is it shows you who added you to their friends list, who liked your activities, whether it's an achievement, a screenshot, video. Half these people I really don't know who they are that added me, but anybody can add you without you actually adding them, which kind of sucks. And that's actually going to lead into the profile setup. I love the profile setup. As you can see, you can have pictures now in a showcase. And if you take a screenshot, or if you have an achievement you're proud of, or a video that you did, you can put it in your showcase, which is showing above my name, which is really, really cool, because people can actually go to it and access it and look at it, and it is just a really neat idea. You have the same peering online and offline, so there's that. You have customizing profile, settings, everything. Now, we're going to get to the actual profile bit. I have 33 friends. I have 77 followers. So that means I have 33 friends that I've added, and then there's 77 people that are following me, which is really kind of a creepy note, but that's what happens when people can add you and you don't have to actually add them, so that really is a little disconcerting, but that's just the way they have it set up. If you don't want somebody following you, you can turn around and just block them, and you don't have to worry about them. They can't see your stuff or anything like that. Other than that, they'll always see you sign online, whatever activities you do, all that stuff, so it's kind of a very stalkerish Facebook. Let me see here. Suggest friends. That doesn't really matter. It's got like Major Nelson and all that stuff on there, so that's not an issue to really go into. Here we have the activity feed. This is for everybody that you have in your friends list. It actually shows who took a screenshot, who added who earned what achievements, and what game. and you can actually heart it, which is quote unquote like the like button from Facebook. So yeah, you have all of that there. It's very, very social media esque, I guess. It's pretty much it's different, but I actually like the layout pretty well. You have games that are popular with friends, who's playing what, how many people are playing it, who's all played it. Then you have a monthly leaderboard. Basically, this monthly leaderboard shows who's obtained how many achievements a month, like how much is worth. And I got 2,800 basically, so I'm number one on my friends list because nobody else earned that many in that month. So that's actually kind of a cool competitive thing that you can look at. Then you have just the normal news stuff, who's streaming on Twitch and who's playing what games came out, what movies came out. And then of course the good old store. It has everything that you need, whatever you play. The search function still kind of sucks, so I'm just gonna say that. And then any big game they have at the very end as a showcase. And right now it's Halo 5, and then I'm pretty sure the closer it gets, it's going to go to Fallout 4, so which is really cool. I don't know if you can see it, my wallpaper, my actual background on the Xbox One is the one that Josh made me, and you can have it to anything that you want for your actual wallpaper, which is really cool. The only way that you can do it though is you have to link it to your computer and have pictures on there and do it, which still is really cool. I really like stuff where it's customizable, and this definitely is. You can even have, you can select achievements. Like if there's an achievement picture that you really like, you can actually go there and put that as your wallpaper. And so it's definitely a really good setup. You have the Xbox One is a little different when it comes to notifications. When somebody invites you to a party, it'll pop up on your screen and you hold the button down and it'll automatically throw you in the party. But if you didn't join it or if you missed it, you can go to your notifications and it shows you who signed on, who joined party, who invited you to a party. It actually shows you every single notification that you could possibly see here. So this is actually pretty cool. Now it shows Josh's stuff because he signed in as well. But you actually can have different colors so you can distinguish whose profile is who. Mine's red, his is blue, so it's really, really a cool setup. Other than that, I mean, that's pretty much it. That's the gist of it. It's a really, really good setup. It's very fluid. No issues really with it. I thoroughly enjoy it the way they set it up. I mean, because everything that you have is right there, and anything that you want to look at, like if you play a game, you can load up the achievements right next to the game as you're playing it, which I'm actually going to show you real quick. I pre-ordered the game for Fallout 4, so it's sitting right there. These are all the games that we have that we can play that are downloaded. I don't really use the apps here too much, but let me quick show you before I end this, the achievement thing I'm talking about. Let me load up Dying Light here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to snap the achievements. And let's see. And this is actually something that us achievement hunters really, 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 really like. So I'm definitely gonna go, and whenever I hunt for achievements, I always go ahead and I snap this because it shows everything. It even shows, like, if you're in the middle of something, it shows up, which is really cool. And if you want to just leave it there, you can snap it, just go about your business. You can open it back up. You can have it right there, or if you don't mind the smaller screen, boom, you can just let it snap there, and you can actually see your progress as you're playing the game. It does take up a pretty good chunk of your TV, but if you have a big TV, it really doesn't matter. But this is just phenomenal for the achievement hunters. The achievements don't actually show up. the way they used to, so there's really no comparing too much. I mean, you still can compare, but it's not as good as what the 360 was, so they kind of kept the achievements, but they pushed them away, so it's still a matter of they did more of a percentage thing, so there's more of a completionist thing, so I think you're gonna have trouble with it, because if I have trouble with it, you're definitely gonna have trouble. But I just wanted to show you this, and I really hope that this video actually worked this time, because this is like the 4th time that I've tried to record this. So, yeah. And with all of that being said, bye. That's it.